my name is Tom Favorin. I am the CEO of Harvest Moon Seafood. We are a wholesale company that deals in wild-caught, all-natural, chemical-free, wild-caught, again, fresh shrimp here from Florida. Actually, I was contacted through a veterans group here in Florida about CEO mindset, and I thought it would be a great idea to listen to them and see what it's all about. And so I joined up, and what an amazing course! So much knowledge, so much energy through the whole group that was given. It was just amazing how much information was out there that you don't think of on a regular, everyday basis of running your company. So you have one set, and then you have that CEO mindset, and it's totally different, and it's helped out so much. That I'm a little too nice of a guy, so I have to be more strict and less giving to people, and actually be a little bit more about me and my company. A lot, actually. Where I was when I took the course, when I started with CEO mindset, it was we were a small business. We were not thinking on a larger scale. And soon after taking CEO mindsets, when everything took off and started looking at the bigger picture and what could be Harvest Moon Seafood on the grand scale. And it's just started, and it's going to be amazing. So we're excited. When we started out, we were directly looking at restaurants, and we had about 30 restaurants that we were dealing with. And due to COVID, we lost all but 2. So it was very tough. So we pivoted towards a more of a trend that we started to see was the online home delivery. So we did that for a while. We're still doing that, but it's growing now. That was its infancy, and now we're introducing a whole e-commerce website to be able to ship nationwide with a fresh product, and then eventually have everything Florida. So everything seafood Florida you can think of is going to be on the website. So be able to order everything and ship it nationally. And then that's where we started online and researching online businesses and what we could do and brokerages. And that's where we met Jackson and Partners. And from there, it's been about 7 months worth of work. But we just launched Wednesday because of being a veteran, being 100% disabled. We give back to the veterans, so we wanted to launch this on Veterans Day. And what we do with Bo Jackson and Jackson and Partners is they are our sales and marketing team, and we deal with retails, and we deal with fresh shrimp products. So they go out and they sell our product, and it's under the Veteran Strong program, and 22% of our product, our gross net product, is going back to a company that we've partnered with called heavendropped.org. And what they do is they employ persons with disabilities and veterans with disabilities, and which is a great thing, because mainly with the veterans and disabilities, and also persons with disabilities, if you don't have a purpose in life, you have nothing. You can give someone a home, you can give them money, but without a purpose, they're truly not happy and they're not going to be successful. So Heaven Drop does that, and we're so proud to be part of that. Um, we now only hire veterans with disabilities. So it's we want to get them and bring them on board, teach them a skill, and keep it going and keep the brothers and sisters in that family realm that we have. Um, but more so, Heaven Drop is a great organization that helps us do that. And they make everything out of used parachutes. And what they do is they train people to build these things, build these products, hammocks, necklaces, bracelets, you name it, they have it. And it's all made out of used military parachutes. So we love that idea where how it continues on. That's all part of the Veteran Strong program. And then with Jackson and Partners, they have a whole line of things that they are going to be doing with the Veteran Strong program through children of veterans, children of active duty, women of veterans, uh, World War II, Vietnam veterans, senior veterans, different areas, Korea, uh, to help them and recognize them, different programs. There's going to be some contests. It's actually going to be a great, great program that we've co-partnered together with it. We're super excited. First product went out on Wednesday and was delivered Thursday and is in markets today in the Northeast. And it's the first time that fresh, wild caught, chemical free Key West pinks from Florida are in a Northeast store. So safe right, price right, the Mad Grocer, all those have our product in the stores right now. So we're super excited. So uh, because of my disability through the military, I find it's very hard for me to work with people and for people. I have some issues that with dealing with that. So I said, you know what? I talked to my wife, and we said, nope, we're just going to do it ourselves, keep it small, and just make a nice living, and then give back to my brothers and my sisters, and that's it. And now this has come along, and it's like, no, we need people, and that's in the class. That's the one thing I learned is, you have to delegate, and if you don't, you can't run it yourself. Um, I actually ended up getting a little sick and being in the hospital um, for about 4 days. And luckily, I had that backup that they could take over and run and do everything on a daily basis. Because without that, the business would have been a mess. So that's one thing. One major thing we learned is we need to be able to delegate. So yeah, definitely. That's one major thing that I learned. That I have to have employees, and I have a strong base around me to be able to grow even more. The main one is Jackson and Partners. We are partnered with them. Um, they have given us knowledge, so we can still go out and sell as Harvest Moon, and that's the online version that we're headed towards, the e-commerce site, and then just letting them, Jackson Partners, run the sales and marketing for us. And it's a big thing off of our plate because it's something that we don't have to worry about. They go out and sell it. Yeah. Are we paying them to do that? Yes. So, but it's a win-win situation because Bo Jackson is very committed to veterans and giving back and believing in the veteran programs and process and veterans themselves. So it's a win-win for Harvest Moon because mainly our main purpose is to be in business to give back to our brothers and sisters. And so we think it's a win-win, and why not? It's perfect. Yeah, being able to let go and not do everything myself, being able to delegate different things to different people and say, okay, I don't have to worry about that. I've overcome that. That is my hardest thing to do. And the class taught me, Julian said, it's going to be tough, and then getting rid of PETAs and dealing with PETAs. I've had several, and that's one thing I'm learning to overcome. But the biggest thing I think is being able to let go and let other people do things that I don't really need to be doing, and I can concentrate being on a CEO level. I think about that and go, with the business, I think I'm a brother and I'm a sister to my fellow veterans. And this entity is Harvest Moon Seafood, running it and being the chief operating officer of that and chief executive officer. It's just a part of giving back. So I'm a CEO, but I'm more a veteran and giving back. And I want to think of it that way. Yes, this is my business, but it's all veterans business. So I want to keep it that way and press forward and say, hey, listen, this is what we're all about. Yes, I run it, but there's other veterans here behind it. And not only veterans, but veterans, spouses, family members of veterans that know what goes through veterans' minds and why we give back. So one of the things is we give 22% of our net profit back to Heaven Drop. And the reason we do have 22% is because there's 22 veterans that kill themselves every day through suicide. And we want to bring awareness to that. And I think that's one way we do it. And we have had some companies go, what are you doing giving 22% back of your money? Well, again, it's for the brothers and sisters veterans. So that's what it's all about. So as a CEO, that's how I see myself. I don't see myself technically as a CEO, more laid back, but I'm just here to be able to have the opportunity to give back. And that's what I'm excited about. I've actually recommended the program to several other veterans and a couple non-veterans, but mainly because my realm is veteran based. So we have vets helping vets, and I have recommended the course to several veterans. They said that they're going to look into it. I can show them where the water is. I can't lead them to the trough, but some of them, constantly talking about, say, hey, take this. There's things that you'll learn that, I'm also a member of the ACF, which is the American Culinary Federation. And so some of the chefs that I know are veterans, and they run their own catering businesses and stuff like that. So I'm trying to push them to the CEO mindset because I see where they are, where I used to be. And I'm like, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know what? Heck, just take the course. You'll learn from the course. I'm like, yeah. So hopefully some of my veteran brothers that are chefs here in the Tampa region will listen to me and get the course going.